Are you over 60? Do you go for walks, climb stairs, work out hard at the gym? Then please listen carefully, this is important. What if I told you that some of these exercises, the ones that seem so good, so safe, are actually silently hurting your heart? Sounds like an exaggeration, right? But believe me, I've seen it happen to many people. People full of energy just trying to take care of themselves, who end up in the doctor's office with shortness of breath, high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, without even understanding why. You know what's going on? The body changes. The heart changes. And some effort that used to feel good is now too much and no one tells you. That's why in this video, I'm going to show you 5 popular exercises that are quietly wearing out the hearts of many older adults every day. And the worst part, no pain, no symptoms, until it's too late. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's the time. Subscribe, hit that like button because it helps this content reach more people like you, people who just want to live with independence, well-being and peace of mind. And every week there's a new video here. You've probably felt it. It's not pain, it's not illness, but there's something in your body that just doesn't feel the same. You climb the stairs at home and suddenly you're short of breath. You go for your usual walk and your heart starts racing a little too early. Or worse, you end the day more tired than you started, even though you didn't do anything out of the ordinary. And then you try to explain it away. Oh, it's just the weather. It's just age catching up. Maybe I just need better sleep. But what if it's none of that? What if your body is silently crying out for help? Because here's the thing, the body never lies. It always gives us a sign. Sometimes it just speaks quietly, and we've learned to silence that voice. From an early age, we were taught that being healthy has to hurt, that pushing through the pain is proof we're alive, that if you didn't sweat, it didn't count. But what if I told you it's that very mindset that's wearing you down? Maybe what's exhausting you isn't your age, isn't your routine. It's the wrong kind of effort. Yes, the effort feels right, but in practice, it's putting too much strain on your heart. And you know what's worse? Your heart doesn't complain right away. It holds up, quietly, until one day, without warning, your blood pressure spikes. You feel dizzy, your chest tightens. And you think, but I was taking care of myself. That's when many people get scared, because it wasn't their body that failed. It was the way they tried to take care of it, without understanding what it really needed. You don't need to stop moving, but you do need to learn to listen to your body as it is now. Not the body you had 20 years ago, not the one you see in gym commercials. Your body today, the one who carries your story, your pain, your victories, and who might be asking for just one thing, lightness. And I'm going to show you how to do that. But first, I want to invite you to something. Take a moment and look inward. Ask your body, in silence, are you okay with the effort I've been making? If a doubt comes up, if you feel an uncomfortable silence, stay here with me until the end, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you a different path, lighter, more respectful, smarter. And maybe, just maybe, this will forever change the way you move through the world. 5 exercises that silently harm the heart. 1. Climbing stairs frequently and without rest. A lot of people believe that climbing stairs is a great exercise, and for some, it actually can be. But if you're over 60 and still climbing stairs every day without breaks, it might be time to think twice, because unlike what it seems, climbing stairs puts much more demand on your heart than walking on flat ground. It's an intense and quick effort. Your heartbeat speeds up, your breathing shortens, and your body goes into alert mode. And if this happens often, your heart keeps getting pushed, with no time to rest. The problem is that this kind of effort doesn't allow your body to adapt. It demands too much all at once with no warning. Then come the symptoms: unusual fatigue, high blood pressure, mild chest discomfort, or that feeling of tightness that seems harmless, but isn't. What to do instead? Use the elevator or escalators whenever possible. If you don't have a choice, go up slowly, at a conversational pace, and stop halfway if you feel even a little tired. Your heart will thank you. 2. Walking on hills or sloped streets. Walking is good. It's great. But here's a detail many forget. The type of surface makes all the difference. A lot of people, because they live in hilly neighborhoods, end up walking there thinking it's good for their body. But what happens is that walking on inclined terrain doubles the effort, especially for your legs and cardiovascular system. The body leans forward, your breathing rhythm changes, and the heart is forced to pump faster to keep up. That can cause irregular heartbeats and blood pressure spikes, even in people who seem healthy. What to do instead? Choose flat parks, straight sidewalks, or even walk indoors with steady, controlled steps. The important thing is to keep your body moving without putting your heart at risk. 3. High-speed stationary biking. The stationary bike is often used by older adults who want low-impact exercise at home or at the gym, but the mistake is in the pace. When you pedal too fast without guidance or increase the bike's resistance thinking it will burn more fat, you could actually be putting dangerous stress on your heart. The fixed posture, continuous leg effort, and increasing speed with no rest turn what should be a light workout into an intense load on the body. And since your body isn't moving freely, most people don't even notice they're overloading their heart system. What to do instead? Pedal at a light pace for no more than 15 to 20 minutes with breaks. Avoid adding resistance. If you feel short of breath or a sudden heat rush, stop immediately. You don't need intensity, you need consistency. 4. Weight training, dumbbells, machines, bench press, without supervision. Lifting weights might seem like a good idea to maintain muscle, and it really does help, but only with proper guidance. Many older adults start using gym equipment or doing home exercises with dumbbells, resistance bands, or heavy objects without knowing the right amount of weight. And that's where the danger comes in. Holding your breath, tensing your neck, straining your arms or back without knowing how to distribute the weight. All of that puts direct pressure on the heart and blood vessels. This can cause blood pressure spikes, dizziness, arrhythmia, and even fainting. And because it's so silent, no one realizes that today's workout could become tomorrow's problem. What to do instead? If you want to use weights, look for a physical therapist or fitness professional who specializes in senior training. Start with bodyweight movements, like slowly sitting down and standing up, stepping up with support, or raising your arms without any weights. 5. High-impact aerobics classes. Jump, intense Zumba, step. These classes are fun. They make you sweat, and they can bring a sense of well-being at first. But the constant impact, the fast up and down, the rhythm changes and jumps can be too much for a sensitive heart. During these classes, it's common for the heart rate to spike, for balance to falter, and for the body to enter a state of acute strain, even with upbeat music. And if you already have a history of high blood pressure, diabetes, or take heart medication, the risk is much higher. What to do instead? Try stretching with music, beginner yoga, or slow dancing focused on breathing. What matters is keeping the joy of movement without shocking the body. At this point in the video, you might be thinking, so what can I do? Does this mean I can't move at all anymore? And I understand that thought, because we've been taught to believe that if you don't push yourself, your health fades, that you have to sweat, get tired, and feel your heart pounding to say you did something good for your body. But listen, that's not always true. The problem isn't moving. The problem is how we've been moving. It's not the effort itself. It's the type of effort. There are movements that make you stronger, but there are efforts that slowly drain your energy, and you don't even realize it. You wake up more tired, sleep poorly. You feel off, but keep going through your routine thinking it's just a tough day. That's where the danger lies, because you're trying to do your best. You're trying to take care of yourself. But if the movement doesn't respect your current rhythm, your stage in life, your breathing, it stops being healthy and becomes a disguised strain. And this has nothing to do with willpower. It's about listening. It's about wisdom. Some people think they're rusty because they can't do the same workout they used to, but that's not a sign of weakness. It's your body asking for a new kind of care. The truth is, after 60, the most important thing isn't doing a lot. It's doing things right, with awareness, with enjoyment, with gentleness. Yes, you can walk, but on flat ground. You can stretch, dance slowly, breathe with intention. You can move in a way that doesn't drain you, but strengthens you. Because exercise isn't supposed to exhaust you. It's supposed to keep you here, present, healthy, full of energy for what truly matters. So don't feel guilty if you realize that some of the exercises you used to do don't serve you anymore. That's not weakness, that's maturity. And the good news? There's still time to adjust, to listen more closely to your body, to change how you move, without giving up living. All right? Now you understand what to avoid, but what can you do instead? The good news is that you don't need to stop exercising. You just need to do it in a way that respects your rhythm, your breathing, and your heart. And for that, I'm going to show you now a few simple, specific, and highly effective movements you can safely start, even in your own home. 1. Straight line walking for 10 to 15 minutes. If you have a backyard, a balcony, or even a long hallway in your home, you can walk right there. Pick a cooler time of day, like early morning or late afternoon. Go at your own pace. Steady steps, no rush, looking ahead. Take a deep breath and try to keep your breathing in rhythm with your movement. If you feel short of breath, stop, sit down, breathe, and only continue when you feel okay. 2. Sit and stand from a chair. 2 sets of 5 reps. Use a sturdy chair without wheels. Sit down slowly, keeping your feet firmly planted on the floor. Then stand up calmly, without pushing off with your hands. This simple exercise helps strengthen your legs, improve balance, and train mobility. Do this movement twice a day, once in the morning and once in the late afternoon. 3. Calf raises, 10 standing repetitions. Stand behind a chair and hold the backrest with both hands. Lift your heels, rising onto your toes for 2 seconds. Then slowly lower back down. This helps improve leg circulation and boosts venous return. Do 1 set of 10 reps once per day. 4. Shoulder and arm stretches, 5 minutes. Stretch one arm forward with your palm facing outward, as if saying stop. With your other hand, gently pull the fingers back to stretch your forearm. Then switch sides. Roll your shoulders backward in circular motions 10 times. Lift both arms above your head and take a deep breath. These movements release tension and activate the upper body. You can do this stretch every morning after you wake up. 5. Conscious breathing with movement. 3 minutes. Sit in a chair with your back straight. Close your eyes. Slowly inhale through your nose while lifting your arms to shoulder height. Exhale slowly through your mouth as you lower your arms. Repeat this breathing cycle 10 times. It helps manage anxiety, improves oxygen flow, and calms the heart. These exercises don't require expensive equipment or much time. They only ask one thing, that you treat yourself with kindness. Because after 60, moving with awareness is more important than intensity. Now that we've talked about what to avoid and what to do instead, I want to invite you to something a little deeper, to reflect on the way you've been looking at your body. Because sometimes we get so caught up in a demanding automatic routine that we forget to ask our own body, how are you feeling about all this? The truth is, most of us grew up hearing that health means effort, that if you stop, you rust, that only the strong are the ones who push through. But is that really what strength is? Is being strong really about pushing forward even when you're tired, even when something feels off? Or is true strength knowing when to pause, to look inward, and to change direction before it's too late? Many people watching this video right now might be feeling guilty for doing what they thought was right, for following advice they heard their whole lives, for ignoring the signs because they seemed like nothing. But I want to tell you something. With all the care in the world, you didn't fail. You did the best you could with the knowledge you had at the time. And just being here, listening, reflecting, that alone is a huge step. The most beautiful part of all this is knowing it's never too late to change, never too late to treat your body with more respect, to choose the path of gentleness, not pressure. Because self-care doesn't have to hurt. It doesn't require exhaustion. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Yes, you can have health, strength, and vitality, but in a way that matches your stage of life, your current energy. You don't need to be who you were at 40. You just need to be well as you are today, with everything you've lived through. And maybe this video is just a reminder of that self-care is also about pausing, also about listening, also about choosing what keeps you standing, without chasing after a body that's no longer there. If something here touched you, if a phrase helped you breathe a little deeper, hold on to that with care. Because sometimes what changes our lives isn't what comes from the outside, it's what we allow to grow from within. If you've stayed with me until now, that already says a lot. It says that you care, that you want to live well, that you're looking for a lighter, more authentic path. And let me tell you, as I admire that, because not everyone has the courage to stop, listen to their body, and change course with wisdom. You just did that. And for that alone, you already have my respect. Maybe a lot of what I said here made you rethink your routine. Maybe you recognized a mistake you didn't know was a mistake. And that's okay. No one taught you this before, and now you know. What comes next is a choice. The choice to care for yourself more gently, to trade blind effort for conscious movement, to step out of autopilot and start living with more presence. And if this video touched you in some way, subscribe to the channel. That way you'll get other content I prepare with the same care. Always thinking of you who are in this beautiful stage of life, but sometimes just need a kind word. Leave a like, and if you'd like, comment below. I choose to care for my body with wisdom. It's a small phrase, but it holds power, because when we write it down, we commit to what we feel. See you in the next video, and until then, take care with lightness. Your body doesn't need to prove anything. It just needs you, more present.